as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Trent outside. Knocked loose. McDaniels with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is a potential finals preview, as good as it gets early in the season.
A great 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And never one to force the issue. Conley smoothly knocks that down.
Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Prince. Kick out to Giannis. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to Prince. Clock at 4. 3-pointer, Lillard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A downright lethal 3-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Conley. Buries it from 3-point range. Conley's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Giannis against Gobert. Trent can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside for Randall. The rebound by Prince.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Stolen by McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Lillard. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And standing 6'9", Jaden McDaniels possessing tremendous length for a perimeter defender.
Yeah, Kevin, and he can really move his feet, too. Jaden McDaniels is clearly one of the best and most versatile perimeter defenders in the league.
Now Randall, after Taurean Prince's 3-pointer that didn't go. Outside for Randall. Puts up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent with it. Picked up by Edwards. And the Bucks miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Talking about Damian Lillard, Coach admitted they're zoned in with slowing him down. Coach said we know how dangerous he can be. Now we're prepared to mix it up and throw different defenders at him if possible. We don't want him to find his comfort zone. A difficult strategy to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Milwaukee with the ball. 9-point game. And here's Prince outside.
And their 3-point shot is just off the mark to start the game.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Giannis right side. Lillard outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Randall throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. The first free throw is good.
And for a 7-footer, Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
Now Conley. There's the drive. They're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about...
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, the guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Over in the corner, Randall. Left block shot on the way. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Edwards. Off target from outside. Bucks trail by 13. Giannis kicks to Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Trent's got his first basket.
There's so little ego in Giannis' game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
You were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. The quick look, no good that time.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Prince's shot is good. Timberwolves leading by 12. Conley with the 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Giannis kicks to Trent. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Edwards driving in, and Edwards with the stop.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Edwards against Antetokounmpo. Prince the pass to Lopez. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
Lillard outside. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That's on Jaden McDaniel. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Sweet move, and it's Randall getting it to go. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Kick out to Giannis. The Bucks working the ball around. It's Prince on the wing. It's Trent on the wing. No good on the 3.
I I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that game time. Hey, David, thank you. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Randall from outside. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Giannis. Trent with the wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Trent's got 5 points now in the quarter. Conley feeling it out. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Gobert dishes to Conley.
And he got off to a nice start, but has slowed down here in the second quarter.
Lillard from outside. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Conley finds Randall. Out to Conley. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Prince, the pass to Lillard. From deep. That shot off. And we finished one half of basketball. The Timberwolves on top. They lead by 14. And Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hey folks, thanks for joining. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably throws that ball.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
They have.
That is more than enough of us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Conley and Edwards are the guards. Rudy Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Green kicks to Kuzma. Porter passes to Portis. Traps in the tray. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And the slam dunk by Dillingham.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Lets the three fly. Dillingham, no good. Bucks trail by 15.
Timberwolves foul. Gardner. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Green.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And a miss there off the inbound. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Jacks up a three. Takes the three. Good on the triple. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Reed has only become more confident as time has gone on at the arc. He will not hesitate.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reed after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
Portis for three. Rebound, Minnesota. There's the lob to the hoop. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Portis. It's Porter outside. Sims. That's tipped. Timberwolves leading by 16. Dillingham with it. Down low. On the wing, Green. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The putback, it's good on the putback.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Porter with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Portis. Dillingham with the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough work in the mid-range area.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Mike Conley.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Joe Ingles, and a wide-open look for Porter. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Dillingham. Miller sets a screen for Dillingham. And the drought. No good at the rim. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Porter outside. Reed with the block.
Well, Reed really gets after it on defense. He's a big man that loves coming up with blocks.
15 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Shannon. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
1 second left. No good there. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guard. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Green, and it's Sims in at the 5 down low. Picked by Randall. Floats it up for Randall. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
How about the combination of power, skill, and balance? Randall gets it done above the rim on that one.
And Lillard gets to Giannis. Prince wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Conley for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Prince outside. Pass to Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. Now Prince. Pocket 6. Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Edwards, that's good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Lillard. No good on that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Pass to Randall. Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop. Well, you know, Anthony Edwards has one of the highest motors we've seen. His relentlessness throughout the length of the game is just exceptional. He wears out the entire opposing team.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition.
And also, they made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Prince outside, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And here's Trent outside.
A swat from McDaniel with a near 7-foot wingspan. He can cover a lot of ground.
Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Lillard from outside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and finally they hit one.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
And here's Conley outside. Milwaukee with the rebound. Prince has got 4 rebounds in this game. Antetokounmpo passes to Trent. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Prince. They get it back. Gobert. Randall against Lillard. Rob. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the three off target.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards with the stop.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Trent kicks to Prince. The three-pointer, no good. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. That's good from Edwards on the assist from Randall. Edwards got 40 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Oh, he jams it right over Giannis Antetokounmpo. Wow!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one, RIDA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter, David
to a blistering start.
Well, my motto, Brian, is that you can enjoy it and should while it lasts. Everybody's going to hit some air pockets and turbulence at some point. It's how you navigate that determines the outcome of your season.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. Knocked loose. It's McDaniels on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Conley against LaVine. The 3 is up. Minnesota with a rebound. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Monk passes to DeRozan. That 3's off the mark. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. He drops it from range.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Now here's Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Outside McDaniels. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Kings have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's LaVine for 3. That shot off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Edwards for 3. Here's McDaniels. Second shot opportunity. Randall against LaVine. Gobert with a screen on LaVine. Randall, the pass to Gobert. And a missed layup.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside for LaVine. Nails it from 3.
Look at the quickness from LaVine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Conley looking for an opening. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Murray drives in.
And watch out when Murray puts his foot in the ground. Don't want to be in his way at all.
Here's the 3 by Conley. That one's good. Conley's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And stolen by Edwards. Down low. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Here's LaVine. It's deflected. They recover it. It's Monk on the wing. DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray. Sabonis with it. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Boy, one of the things that stands out with Domantas Sabonis, this guy is high energy all the time. He's a relentless glass eater.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Now here's Conley. He has 6. Outside McDaniels. Randall finds McDaniels. Conley against Monk. Gobert with a screen on Monk. Here's Conley. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Here's Monk. Here's Murray. On the wing, LaVine. And stolen by Edwards. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Just an attacker is Randall. Always seems like he's being sent to the line.
First trip to the line for him here. Free throw drops for Randall.
2 shots.
And Randall drops them both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
It's Monk on the wing. The 3 ball. Randall pulls down the board. Outside Edwards. Levine with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Randall with some nice D.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And so it's Mike Conley. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
On the court for Sacramento, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. LaVine, good.
Nice little screen and roll action here. LaVine surveys the defense and then makes the right read, which is so important.
Clark with Minnesota being a major player in the West now. Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited, and for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Now here's Sabonis. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Here's Conley, and he banks in the layup. Conley's got 10 points in the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
LaVine can't hit. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards just pulling his way inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Murray. LaVine with a screen on Randall. Murray. And another miss by Sacramento. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Randall, a screen on Murray. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
LaVine passes to Murray. To the left side wing. Here's Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Monk. Back to Murray. This one for 3. Murray connects from outside.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Conley against Monk. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 4 points this quarter. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Sabonis with a screen on McDaniels. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Left side Monk. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Edwards. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
LaVine with it. He's picked up by Edwards. It's Monk on the wing. Monk, a screen on Gobert. Murray, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 9. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. but I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
So good at finding these spots. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Alexander Walker in for McDaniels. Now here's DeRozan. 20 points. Oh, throw it down! Nice!
Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Levine. Ingles, a screen on Monk. Here's Dillingham. Uses the glass on the layup. Dillingham's got his first points of the night.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Take it away! Edwards with it. He's picked up by Levine. Outside, Ingles. No good on the triple. Now here's DeRozan, covered by Alexander Walker. Murray's shot is good. 7 seconds left in the first half. Here's Edwards. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Minnesota ending the quarter up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Thanks.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And next up on the docket, a look at some upcoming games. The Lakers playing in Los Angeles. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You gotta like what we're seeing from Keegan Murray.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Oh, a sensational slam by him.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Pass to LaRavia. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Miller's checked in for Garza. Here's Ellis. Beyond the arc. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Ellis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. DiVincenzo against Fultz. Miller, a screen on Fultz. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, a chance now to take a look. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach... Even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's LaRavia, guarded by Miller. There's Fultz with a three. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 12. A lot of pressure on Fultz, it seemed, once he was taken first overall, Clark.
Hey, that's part of being the #1 overall pick, B.A. The scrutiny and the pressure is significant. And it's really an interesting story with Fultz about how his shot really went off the rails once he got to the NBA. He said it felt like somebody was holding his arms down, which is hard to fathom since he's been able to work through that. He's shown you how valuable he can be as a scorer and distributor.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Minnesota making a change here. Minot's checked in. On the wing, Crowder to end the run. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Edwards can't hit. Kings trail by 16. To the middle. And Crowder with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's DiVincenzo. Soft touch off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
DiVincenzo with a nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
And they were among the top 10 teams in the league in second chance points. They put a big emphasis on rebounding at both ends. That played to their talents for sure.
And you talked about their assist rate. It was impressive. They made sure to keep all 5 guys on the floor involved in the offense at all times. Great teamwork.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
And it's LaRavia missing. Minnesota leading by 19. Here's Shannon. Again, the Timberwolves score.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 16-7 run. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Clark finds Miller. Here's Shannon. 3 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Clark. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Kings trail by 19. Here's Ellis. 5 points in the game. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Ellis has got 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Outside McDaniels. Crowder with a steal. And they're on the run. Here's LaRavia. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Randall outside for 3. Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Once Conley finds an offensive rhythm, he can be hard to contain.
Crowder a screen on Gobert. Valanciunas passes to Crowder. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. 11 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge...
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Timberwolves ahead, just dominating this one. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. The Kings call timeout. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the small forward position.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Murray. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
You're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
Outside Conley. Pass to Randall. Outside Conley. Shot clock at 5. Back to Randall. Tries the 9-footer. McDaniels passes to Alexander Walker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
LaVine surveys the D. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Gobert passes to Alexander Walker. And he banks in the layup. Alexander Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Ellis' shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And they're on the break. Monk passes to Sabonis. McDaniels against Murray. Here's the pick from behind the arc. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. So, Clark, you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then, NBA.
Corner shot. Murray passes to Monk. Murray with it. Now LaVine. McDaniels covering. Fires it. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Boy, I tell you what, you like LaVine and how he's generating more power with his lower body now, helping the jumper to stay more on point and be more consistent.
Randall, a screen on Murray. Here's Alexander Walker. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of...
Power it home!
Oh, wow!
Well, we know LaVine has the house. That time showing off the creativity.
Conley's checked in for Alexander Walker. Minnesota leading by 18. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. Ooh, stolen by Murray. LaVine passes to Murray. Outside LaVine. Randall pulls down the board.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And here's Gobert from the arc. The kick out to Edwards. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Ellis passes to Sabonis, and here's Murray. Shoots over Randall. And another miss by Sacramento. Edwards looking it over. Fires the three. Great D that time from Monk. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Outside Levine, right wing. Ellis passes to Murray. Fires the three. Ellis, good.
Good job to recognize the situation and make the feed. Murray's a much better player when he's using his teammates.
Outside Edwards. Count it.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops from Murray.
And the physical style Murray plays with will serve him well in this league.
Edwards gets the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Timeout call, Sacramento. They're down by 21. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
Well, he made the defense look absolutely helpless because whatever they tried to do, he had a counter for it. You could see their frustration mounting, and that led to his confidence growing throughout the ballgame.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best.
stacking up over the past several months for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Monk, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent, and it's Prince in at the 3. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good on the triple. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, the concern tonight is the relentless nature of DeMar DeRozan. Coach said no matter what you throw at him, he finds his way to work around it. Sometimes it's with the shot, sometimes it's with the pass. Either way, he'll get you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Fires for 3. Prince can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. Antetokounmpo, a screen on LaVine. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Monk sets the screen for LaVine. Drills it from outside.
LaVine with that high arching shot from the corner.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Trent against LaVine. For the 3. Lopez. It's hauled in by the Kings. The 3. Offensive rebound. Out to DeRozan. Pass to Monk. Back to DeRozan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Damian Lillard. Personal foul.
And with his hard charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. I mean, he's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
LaVine against Trent. Pass to Giannis. Back to Trent. Here's Giannis. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
More and more Giannis is getting the ball in late clock situations, so very calm in that one.
Murray a screen on Lillard. Monk the pass to DeRozan. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
On the wing, Murray. DeRozan with a screen for Murray. The rebound by Prince. Bucks trail by 4. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
LaVine for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
From deep, Trent. Monk grabs the board.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Levine's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Sabonis' screen on Prince. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how the Kings are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Monk is out there with Levine, and it's Sabonis in at the center. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
For 3, Murray, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Murray's got the lead up to 8 now for the Kings. Antetokounmpo, a screen on DeRozan. And Lillard gets it to go.
And Lillard wasting no time getting 3 back.
Murray against Giannis. Levine wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Trent. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And DeRozan, here we go. Wide open look here for Murray. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Trent kicks to Lopez. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. 3-pointer, Lillard.
Stellar defense from DeRozan, using his athleticism well to just alter the shot.
Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan against Giannis. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound by Brook Lopez. So the Bucks, their last game, a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's Trent on the wing. Lopez outside. Prince with a screen on Sabonis. Lopez finds Prince. 4 on the shot clock. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Prince has got his second bucket of the night. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Murray dishes to Levine. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. At this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. In 4th, the Bucks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick-and-roll set.
Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. Again, the miss by the Kings.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Monk. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. Prince misses. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Monk outside. Sacramento again missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
Inside, Giannis knows he's got all the tools, height, touch, power, it's all there.
Levine's shot is off.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Will it go? Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Levine's got it all tied up now for the Kings. Trent passes to Lillard. And the 3-ball is good. Lillard's got 11 points.
Not just a volume shooter. Lillard, very accurate.
Here's Monk. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard against Monk. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
Antetokounmpo with a great read there in the screen and roll. He knew exactly when to back off the pick.
For 3, Murray sinks the three-pointer. Murray's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Kings. Antetokounmpo inside. Lopez. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Damian Lillard making things. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Thanks for...
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like...
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
And a look here now at the Bucks. You really get to see what they're made of. After your hard work in the...
That is more than enough of...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Bobby Porter's out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Green, and it's Sims in at the 5. No good from Valanciunas. Milwaukee in the lead. Well, the Kings went from 3 seed in 2023 to out of the playoffs completely, Brent, last season.
Well, it speaks to how competitive the Western Conference was. You know, you got to realize, Kevin, Sacramento won just 2 less games than they did after that magical run in 2023. The West was just better. So the Kings got to fill some holes, find some pieces, and hopefully have some guys improve upon what they did last season.
Porter looking it over. Here he goes. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Back to Ellis. For the lead. And he knocks down the jumper. Ellis has got 5 points now in the quarter. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Porter passes to Sims. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Fultz finds Crowder. Up top, Valanciunas. Scoreless thus far.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Porter passes to Green. From the arc. Rebound by the Kings. It's Ellis on the wing, guarded by Porter. Fires the three. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Outside Portis. Off target from three-point range. The Kings leading. Fultz with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Fultz kicks to Crowder. Ellis right side. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key jumper, no good.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And the Bucks miss again.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Again, the miss by Ellis. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. Here's Sims, and he uses both hands to jam it in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Crowder, 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Porter inside, guarded by Fultz. Out to Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Going inside. Milwaukee with the rebound. And Kuzma slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas as well.
Crowder with the steal. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Valanciunas passes to LaRavia. Shot by Crowder, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Kuzma. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First personal foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
He hits the second from the line. 12 seconds left in the third. Monk sets the screen for Sabonis. A three-pointer is right on target. Sabonis has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard from outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 4. Murray for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Sacramento, the post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Malik Monk, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. DeRozan with it. Lillard picks him up. Monk, no one around him. A miss that time. Would have put him up. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 43% from the floor. Lopez finds Giannis. Over in the corner, Lillard. And another three for Milwaukee.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
Here's Lillard. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Sabonis drains it from beyond the arc.
There's some stretch four ability shown off there by Sabonis.
Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Lopez. Doubled by Sabonis. Trent kicks to Lillard. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And that one, good.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Bean passes to Sabonis. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. DeRozan a screen on Lillard. Here's Monk. Kuzma pulls it in. Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Trent outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kuzma outside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 6. Murray kicks to Levine. There's a screen by Murray. Levine gets the bucket. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Here's Lillard. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Sabonis finds Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Back to Sabonis. Off on the layup. Bucks leading by 6. Now Lillard. Lopez a screen on DeRozan. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Kuzma outside. Back to Trent. This one for 3. Sabonis grabs the ball.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Big basket there. We've seen Levine blossom into a star in this league. A guy teams count on in big moments.
Lillard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated.
Second team foul. At the line for the Bucks,
to some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Monk dishes to Murray. DeRozan a screen on Antetokounmpo. For 3, Murray. Kuzma pulls it in. Giannis outside. Back to Kuzma. Antetokounmpo up top. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Keegan Murray.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And so the Bucks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans
an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, Conley and Ann are the one of the two. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Edwards, no good. Here's Milwaukee. Lillard outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Antetokounmpo with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And here's Edwards outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Up and over Conley, and that one's good. Lillard.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Outside Conley. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Lillard. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from deep. And Edwards slams it in.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
For 3, Conley. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
From deep, Conley. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor.
Right side, Conley. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Coming out hot. 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
And here's Edwards outside. They grab their own miss. Outside Conley. They need this. Knocks down the long J.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Pass to Prince. And stolen by Edwards. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 5 points.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
Here's Prince. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Now here's Lillard. With some arc. Back to Prince. The three is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. He's got 9.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
4-3, and Damian Lillard hits from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside McDaniels. Trent against Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Trent. And Edwards, here we go. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer. Versatile. I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Right side Conley going inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Lopez for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000 point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Gobert with a screen on Lillard. And that one's good from Conley. Conley's got 12.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Trent, the pass to Prince. Clock at 6. Back to Trent. There's the 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Conley against Lillard. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks for the finish. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
It's good! Edwards, what strength!
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Lillard up top, guarded by Edwards. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside, just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota leading by 4. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Edwards with it, and Lopez picks him up, and Edwards slams it in.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Conley. 56 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Edwards. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Trent for 3. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Edwards finds Conley. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. For 3, Randall. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep, low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for Anthony Edwards. And here is Antetokounmpo. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Trent. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, it takes more than tight defense to bother Gary Trent Jr. It works out well for him with a trip to the foul line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. No good that time. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to Dillingham. Randall, a screen on Porter. Drives to the hoop.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Portis. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautiful.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime, everybody.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensively to prevent easy look shot. Yeah, the only way.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Well, I think for me.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
They've got Kevin Porter Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Gary Trent, and it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. On the wing, Porter. He puts up a three. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 10. Randall with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. And that one's good. Randall's got his second basket.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level. They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Dillingham.
Oh! Get you some! Showing some power! Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Now here's Porter, covered by Alexander Walker, and then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter, leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
From outside the arc, rebounded by the Bucks.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Trent. Knocked away. Outside, Alexander Walker. A slam dunk by Reed.
Man, Naz Reid not only gets off his feet, does it in a hurry and with some strength.
The kick out to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Bucks. Trent from long range. Can't hit that one. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Randall, the pass to Alexander Walker. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Sims, the pass to Kuzma. And here's Portis. Goes up from the top of the key. Offensive board. Outside Porter. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 0, Dante DiVincenzo.
On the wing, Porter. Checked by Randall. Pass to Portis. The three. Sinks the tray. Portis has got 5 now.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
DiVincenzo. Basket's good.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
From the arc. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Trent's shot is off. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-5 run. And it's McDaniels off the drive. And no good. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Here's Trent. The layup off target. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Outside, Alexander Walker. Randall, a screen on Kuzma. The baseline, Jay. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Knocks down the triple.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. DiVincenzo can't hit.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Kuzma down low, covered by Alexander Walker. Kuzma, that's good. Kuzma's gotten his first bucket of the night. Now here's Randall. Reed to screen on Portis. And so it's Minnesota looking in total control with this 7th. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We can't do it on our own.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Conley and Ant are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low.
Guys, you get a look at how dynamic a force Edwards can be. Makes both the defensive play and then goes ahead and scores it himself.
Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And Edwards, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job. All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Here's Lillard. Trent for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Randall, the pass to Conley. No good on the 3. Bucks trail by 21. Lillard outside. It's Prince on the wing. Hits the trifecta.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
Conley looking for an opening. Up top, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Trent's shot is off.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Prince can't hit.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Trent against Edwards. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For 3, here's Lillard, and the 3-pointer goes.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Prince. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 5 assists in the game. McDaniels with it, and Lopez picks him up. Gobert with it. Back to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Randall. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Ingles, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Randall. Lopez with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Trent, the pass to Prince. Back to Trent. Now Lopez. Fires from way outside. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll do it, folks.
situation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in its center.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Conley gets the bucket.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Now Monk. Knocked away. It's stolen by Randle. Monk against Gobert. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. Conley's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Sabonis kicks to Levine. Blocked again.
And the athleticism of Edwards helping on defense, capable of getting up to block shots.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layups.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. Hope I didn't jinx him.
Now here's Ellis. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. They need this. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, they'll make a rim shake.
The veteran DeMar DeRozan, RJ, a terrific player, a great scorer.
And he's been doing it for a long time. He has been an elite scorer since he picked up a basketball.
Monk against Conley. Monk dishes to DeRozan. Monk outside. And they pick up 2. Monk's got his second basket of the night.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now here's Conley. He's got 7. Pass to Randle. Back to Conley. It's stolen by Monk. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show.
Edwards, that's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. The first thing Coach brought up, Rudy Gobert, the multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year. Worried about Rudy's length, of course, saying it causes total havoc around the rim. So the counter is lots of threes and avoiding Gobert in the lane. The French center still with a massive effect on the gameplay. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here is Conley. Randle with a screen for McDaniel. And Sabonis pulls it down. And now the Kings fast break. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
Randle with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here is Edwards after the basket by Sabonis. Out to Conley. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Edwards finds Conley. Out to Edwards. And so the ball's out of bounds. Monk touched it last, they say. Off the inbound. And it's Edwards getting it to go. Edwards got 6 points.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Ellis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
For your Kings, Ellis taking
And this is the time.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials want
Personal
2
foul.
minutes to
Getting a
review the
different
play.
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
When Monk isn't finding his own shot, he's making some slick passes.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Conley scanning the floor, driving the lane, banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Here's McDaniels, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
They've got Monk. Sabonis is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Ellis, and at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Conley's shot is off. The Kings trailing. On the wing, LaVine. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis. LaVine's got 5 points in the quarter.
A strong inside scorer. Once LaVine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
Here's Edwards. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Here's Ellis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ellis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Kings.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Kings have gone a nice 3-0 to start the second. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And here's LaVine. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Monk, no one around him, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Edwards slashing inside. That one drops for him.
And he's got more than a few ways.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post-game like this, any thought?
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Difficult calls to make.
Shooting
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Wallace finds Levine to halt the run. Minnesota with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's 1:59 left in the first half. Back to McDaniel. To the paint. Clock at 4. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success. Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
That one goes in, and that's now 7 points for Ellis.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by the Timberwolves.
Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
And getting aggressive and creative. Edwards finding ways to create space on the floor.
Monk against Conley. And it's good, 2 points. Monk's got 6 points. Timberwolves leading by 8. Here is Edwards. 23 points his last outing. With the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Levine. He's got 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Gobert pulls it in.
Try to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Gobert with the defensive effort.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so it's Minnesota up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Get ready.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around the league gotten a little too creative?
I wish you wear an alternative jersey every once in a while, Ernie. Yeah, man. You know,
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control. Thanks for spending half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Conley and Edwards are the guards. Joe Ingles is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. And here's Fultz. Outside Crowder. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 14. Here's Conley. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And the reputation of Conley is a pass-first player, but he can pour it on when his team needs him to.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And there's the drive, and finished off by Fultz.
And the quick feet of Fultz are a problem for the defense, especially when he takes it strong to the hole.
Now here's Conley. He's got 16. A 3-ball. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Fultz with the ball. Kicks it out to Ellis. Clock at 2. Lets it go from deep. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Garza's checked in.
Luka Garza.
Minnesota leading by 17. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Conley gets the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Fultz. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
And Fultz is a menace inside. Superb at making the D foul him when he's this close to the basket.
That free throw missing. Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Pass to Crowder.
Don't let him shoot that.
Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. From down in the low post, it goes. Fultz has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special.
Basket good.
Fultz really sees the floor well, and an efficient guard who shares the ball.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Crowder. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
And for a point guard, Fultz is a great dunker. I mean, he gets up quickly off the ground to slam that one home.
Reed misses. The Kings trail by 19. Here's LaRavia. Nothing on the board. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 17 seconds left in the third.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. With 1 on the clock, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Minnesota in command with a 16th. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Timeout, Sacramento.
It's time for the dance game. If you see yourself up on that big screen, then you know what to do. Show us those dance moves. Come on. Ooh, next.
Edwards, he's checked in from Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Substituting on the court.
DeRozan out there with Levine. Then it's Sabonis. And there's Monk. And it's Ellis at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Here's Conley. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
On the wing, Levine. He's defended by Randall. Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. Uh-oh, Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Conley for 3. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Levine deciding where to go with it. Sabonis kicks to Levine. DeRozan passes to Levine. On for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
Outside, Levine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And, Richard, you look back, Zach Levine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach Levine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it can be a problem.
Electric.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think
one shot. The play is under
fouls
video
can be
review
tough. The
under
action
NBA
is so
rules.
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in with what the Kings head coach said to his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Levine inside the three-point line. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Timberwolves leading by 15. For three, Edwards. With the second effort, here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Kings. Levine inside the three-point line.
Just solid from the line. Levine shoots a high volume and a high percentage from the free throw line. That is the combination you want.
At the line for your Kings.
And so Levine nails both of them. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Conley gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Levine, and there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
They get it back. Gobert. Gobert with a screen on DeRozan. Here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Conley outside. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Levine's shot is off.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the need just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside for Randall. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Look at their number of assists. You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Conley.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Levine, count it, and with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Conley. Monk grabs the board. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 13-point game. Driving inside, and Levine throws it down. And Minnesota has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Randall with the bucket.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Levine against Randall. It's stolen by Randall. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Here's Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Okay, everyone, that was your 916 Crew Dance Team. Get loud once again.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony.
over the last few months for him.
And the defense he's played lately has really been tremendous. It's clear he's working his tail off on this end and collecting a number of steals as a result. You have to commend that type of effort.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent. But their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Here's Murray after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Shot clock at 6. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Releases. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's LaVine. Murray from outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Now here's Trent. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Monk, a screen on Trent. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Lillard against Murray. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Monk with a steal. Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
Now here's Lillard. Lets it fly. Monk grabs the miss. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. DeRozan passes to Monk. LaVine feeling it out a bit. Oh, big dunk right over Lopez.
And you see why LaVine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Now here's Lopez. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Damian Lillard, 4th.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And out of bounds, the Kings will take it. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Sacramento. Trent for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And it's opening night. Great to be here with you, Clark.
Always great to be with you as well, B.A. And this is perhaps my favorite night of the year when you talk about the NBA opening night. So much excitement, so much anticipation, and we know the rest of the season will deliver.
Here's Lillard. The Kings getting their last shot to go. And that one drops.
What's incredible, he doesn't need much space to let it fly. Lillard's shooting touch does wonders for his team's spacing.
And LaVine, here we go. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They get the rebound. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little differently.
LaVine finds Sabonis. LaVine against Trent. And LaVine throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, LaVine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Sacramento leading by 5. Murray from outside. The shot no good. Trent against Monk. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Monk for 3.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the
time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
While this call may not decide the game, always prefer to get it right.
Yeah,
and so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
Oh, hey! How about big time right there? Big time! Woo. LaVine, a remarkable scorer, and he can help you in a lot of different ways. Showing it all tonight.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
And pushing it up, here's Sacramento. The finish. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out!
Big finish.
And that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
Antetokounmpo. That's good.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
LaVine with it. Last game we saw him with 32 points. DeRozan right side. Back to LaVine. Oh, LaVine fighting through contact.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. He's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
LaVine finds Murray.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And here's Sabonis outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker."
Oh, what a jam! LaVine walking on air.
Hey, for all that LaVine can do on the hardwood, at heart, he's a pure scorer.
Trent for 3. And the Bucks miss again. The Kings lead by 11. Sabonis in the post. Defended by Lillard. Nails it from beyond the arc. Monk's got 6.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lillard. Prince against DeRozan. Back to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. Knocks it loose. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Lopez. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Antetokounmpo up top. Lillard outside, looking to end the run. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
3 points.
Antetokounmpo has got his 6th assist of the night. Trent against Levine. Out to Sabonis. Back to Levine. Picked by Sabonis. The offensive rebound. On the wing, Levine. Goes back up. That's off target. 10 for 12 now.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The 3 from Prince. Monk grabs the miss.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Murray passes to Monk. Murray, a screen on Prince. Monk, he's open. Gets a very good look and converts. Monk's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I like seeing that strong mid-range J of Monk's. I mean, when he's got room to shoot it, he lets it go quickly and with ease.
Trent with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Launches it. Trent's shot is off.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Lopez. And that one's good. Lopez has gotten his first basket of the night. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for Sacramento. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
The Bucks, 25.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu, and something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show. So it's like...
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Kings.
They're doing a nice job.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
They've got Jake Crowder, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ellis in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Kuzma for 3. He can't hit that time. Sacramento leading by 15. Now the Kings in transition. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Crowder's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Capping off the drive through the bump. Porter Jr. holding steady.
Well, the Kings shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Pass to LaRavia. Now here's Fultz. 5 on the clock. Here's Ellis. Hey, from beyond the arc. Valanciunas passes to Crowder. Good work there as it goes. Crowder's got 5.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
On the break. Offensive rebound, Kings. Valanciunas, good.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
And out of bounds, Sacramento will have it.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And when you look at their scoring numbers from last season, this was a team that always got it done on that end of the floor. Here's Ellis. Green covering. Out to the wing. They set the pick. Laravia passes to Ellis. Now Fultz. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The kick out to Kuzma. Three-pointer. Counted from distance.
A reliable stretch four. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Pass to Sims. And here's Portis. Outside for Green. Jacks up a three. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level at this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Here's Ellis. Defended by Kuzma. Ellis' shot is off.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career.
And their transition offense triggering this run.
The Bucks trail by 21. Right side, Porter. Unloads. Again, Green missing. For Sacramento, they've gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Ellis missed inside.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
They get it back. Kuzma, the pass to Green. Second chance shot. The shot's good.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Portis with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Hits the three-pointer. Crowder's got 8 here in this quarter. 23 seconds left in the third. Porter, the pass to Green. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
Ellis, good.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Porter, the pass to Portis. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing. Sacramento calls timeout.
Get out, fans! On the court is your squad. Substituting on the court.
Got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Sacramento with a commanding 20. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards, and it's Prince in at the 3. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Murray. Antetokounmpo with the block.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
It's Prince on the wing. Lillard outside. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. To the paint. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. The 3 is up. Four on the clock. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 20. And so they foul intentionally. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
He's a 3-level scorer, Damian Lillard. This time getting to work inside.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Kings.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Boy, they showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for them.
Here's Levine. Outside Monk. Back to Levine. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
The Bucks trail by 20. Lillard left side. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Levine against Trent. Levine passes to Murray. Levine with a screen on Antetokounmpo from 13. Shot by Levine, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Down low. Here's Murray, and it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and that dunk is big for Murray's confidence. Great to see him finish with power.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
DeRozan outside. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
Well, he just hasn't found his rhythm tonight, partly because he's gotten fewer touches.
Yep, that one goes. Prince has gotten his first points in this one.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Over the past few seasons, we've seen a big youth movement in the NBA, Clark. The average age dropping to an all-time low.
Yeah, those are the facts, and it's great that there's so much talent. I don't dismiss or discount that at all, but you still have to have a level of value and appreciation for what experienced veterans can bring to your makeup and to your team. That experience is invaluable, and very few teams win at a high level without having a blend of young talent and talented experience, too.
DeRozan for 3. Here's Sabonis. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Levine for three.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Zach LaVine.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He misses the free throw.
And, you know, Lopez to me is what you think of when you hear the term stretch 5. A center with some real deep range.
Hook loose. DeRozan finds Monk.
What you say?
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Prince down low. He's covered by Levine. Prince can't hit. Sabonis left side. And the miss. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Boy, they were... Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie Laforce, Clark Kent.